Welcome to Joshua Tree Reptile Haven. This is Longfellow, one of Karma's brothers. Good morning, Longfellow. Even though the weather is pretty chilly today, all of our tortoises have heated houses, including Longfellow. And they might not look like much, but they work. Here's a couple here. These are actually temporary ones made from bales of straw, but we still use the Stanfield heat mats. Phantom. I'll show you an example. This is Phantom's house. Right now we have temporary enclosures, temporary power, temporary insulation, simple blankets, and a tarp to keep the water out. And inside there is the heat mat. Phantom, you gonna come say hi? This allows the tortoises to stay warm when they want to be, but then be able to come out and still roam around and get exercise when it's cold. You can see I'll turn around here. The weather today is pretty gloomy. This simple setup keeps the houses above 70 degrees. Now that's not optimum. Personally, we'd like it about 82, but it does prevent them from getting so cold that giant percentage or amount of their gut flora doesn't die. Phantom, are you gonna come say hi? He's a little shy. No? Good morning, slow bro. Hey, you want me to give you a little hand there? There you go. Hi. Was you warmer last night? It's a good boy. Now we hear all the time from sulcata owners, well, my tortoise slows down. Well, the reason why your tortoise slows down is because your tortoise is cold, and it's a cold-blooded animal. Our tortoises do not slow down. It doesn't matter how cold it gets. And the reason why is because we keep them warm. So the reason why your tortoise is slowing down is because it's cold. Oh, did you want to get a little butt scratch there this morning? Huh? Yeah? There you go. All right. This is his favorite. Hey, I have to turn around. Do you want me to lift up your blanket? Huh? Now we make it to where they can come in and out of the house. The blankets are not tied or nailed down or any of that. Let's get this blanket up out of the way so he can go into his house. And there it is. Hey. Now, we would prefer that, let's get over here, so you can be seen. We would prefer that all the houses were finished and completely done and insulated and heated before the tortoise was in there, but that's not always the case. Huh? Do you want to say hi? Yeah. For some of these tortoises, this is the end of the line. If it wasn't here, it would be nowhere. Or if it wasn't here, it would be somewhere where they were just suffering. So as long as we can keep them, give them the basics, keep them warm, hydrated, and fed, and continually work on their enclosures and houses, then we feel that we're in a good place. Now, of course, we, and I'm sure you, the viewer, would always wish that the tortoises could have 100% on minute 1, but in this type of a life, that's just not always possible. Hey, there's Speedy too. For those of you that remember Lynette. Speedy too. Hey, are you going to come say hi? What they're doing is, you'll notice that Phantom was over against that same wall. What they're doing is they're searching for the sun. Usually the sun is shining over there. Today it's not. So what we do for their houses is leave the blankets down. That allows them to walk out. See, this is a house that's just about finished. We're just going to work on some more insulation, but it has a heat mat, has flaps. Inside the house is about 70 degrees. But what we do is, here's axles. What we do is allow the blankets to be like this. This lets the tortoise walk out of the house on their own. And we don't have to open them up and let the cold air in there. They get to stay as warm as they want for as long as they want. And then when they come out, then we just come back behind them and open it up. I'll show you. This is an example. As you can see, he is very comfortable. So comfortable that he just went ahead and pooped in place last night. You can see his legs stretched out there. Let's get those out of there. But that is, let's go see Speedy 2. Speedy 2, he likes to be on camera. Hey, do you want to say hi to everybody? I opened your house so you can go back in there. Yeah. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Now, these tortoises will come outside and eat and sit and walk around a little bit, but they all know that when they get cold enough that they can go back into their houses and get warm. Huh. Are you giving love? Yes, it's giving love. Are you kissing Tortoise? It's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Huh. Yes. Okay, I gotta go open the other houses. Kisses? It's a good boy. All right. Let's go check on Tubby. Now here at the Haven, several times a day, like 5 or 6, we do what's called an EO, eyes on. We walk every single enclosure on the property and check on the tortoises. This is Tubby's. Hey! And there he is. Excuse my bad filming. I'm trying to do all this one-handed. Tubby. Hey. Do you want to say hi? Good morning. Hey. And for those of you that may be new viewers, if you happen to notice that on his leg, there, right there, there's a big lump that has already been examined by the vet, and it is a fibrous tumor that isn't causing any issues, and so it's there. Most likely nobody would have noticed that, but I just wanted to let anybody that did realize that. There you go, Tubby. I'm going to leave that open for you. Yeah? Well, there we go. Now, we've got to go to the other side of the property and check on some other tortoises. And we also have this to do today. We have tried again to find help that we can pay to get us to get this stuff done, and it's just been virtually impossible. The same mentality of people are able to survive without having to work, so why work? And if I do work, well, I should just get paid, right? I don't need to do anything. Don't understand that. We've had this conversation with several. I need to go open up Breeze's door. It fell down. We've had this conversation several times with lots of different people, and it just seems that that mentality is very prevalent in society this day and age. And it's sad. Doesn't matter what country you're in watching this video. Your country was founded on people working and getting things done. I'm going to take you over and show you Bomber. This is a good example of, even though it's cold and gloomy, hello, Bomber. You just checking it out? And again, this house might not look like much. Might actually kind of look raggedy, but it works. Okay, I'm coming, Bomber. I could see him start to move. Hi. Hey, he's got a, there. No, you got a piece of blanket fuzz on your eye. There you go. Hi. Good morning. Are you giving kisses too? Are you happy that you're warm? What? Oh. It's okay. These are some of the first flaps that we had got. Some of you may notice they're skinnier. They're only 4 inches instead of 8 inches like the other big ones. Hey, I'm going to move this so you can get, there you go. There you go. Hey, I'm noticing your eye is sore, huh? Yeah. So he had a piece of fuzz there on his eye. What? And it was like stuck in the corner of his eye. Yes, I was looking at your eyeball. Yeah. You want me to clean it off for you? Are you giving kisses? Are you giving kisses? Huh? It's okay. Yes, good boy, huh? Yes. Nothing quite as cool as tortoise breath. Huh. Are you? No, I think we're close enough. You can stay in the house. Yeah. What? Oh, what does that just smell so good? I'm chewing gum. Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. For those of you that don't think that tortoises can be loving creatures, hey, what? You're like right in my face. Yeah. Hey, it's a good boy. No. Is he gonna bite my nose? For those of you that have watched the channel, there was a filmmaking couple that came and did a documentary, and we were talking about tortoises biting, and I said that there's so much unknown about tortoises, maybe that's a way of showing affection. And you guys just got to see. Oh, see, and here he is again. Is he showing me a love bite? It's a good boy. No, no, you cannot climb on me. Hey, hey, we're doing a video right now, yeah. What? It's okay. Okay, well, hold on. There we go. All right, Palmer. There. I gotta go check on the rest of them, okay? Well, there you got a little sneak peek, a little inside look at what it's like giving big tortoises love. So this is what we do. We walk around, check every enclosure, make sure there's nothing going on that shouldn't be happening. Hey, Ramsey. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I scared him. Here's another temporary house. It's just an igloo, but it's got a sleeping bag over it. That's the blue. And then it has another blanket that we use to cover up the door. And there's a heat mat underneath the igloo, so the floor is warm. Hey, you want to say hi? But that's another way we provide temporary heat. It looks like every single girl, yep, none in the barrel, every single girl is in the heated house. They are very happy in there. Let's see. Oh, hey. Hi, girls. Works out very well. We're actually expanding the girls' enclosure. They're going to be getting another house just like that. Okay, everybody looks good. We'll come over here. I want to check on Wilson. This is, again, temporary. Just a big old quilt and a tarp. Hey, Wilson, are you hydrated? Did you wet the bed? It's okay. It's okay. So Wilson's left leg is most likely is broken. And so he gets a little bit of special attention every day. We also make sure to check on him and monitor his walking, like on an hourly basis, to see if it changes. If it does, then we will administer pain medication. But pain medication is very bad for the kidneys. And so the less pain medication, the more we can go without giving it to him, or he can go without having it, the better off it'll be for him overall. But we also don't want him to be in pain. Huh. And it's okay. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Yeah, it's just giving love. It's okay. There, I'll close it up for you, okay? Just gonna stay in there. Well, that looks like For the most part, everyone is checked on. Now I can go start to do trenches. How the process works is I dig the trench, then, oh, sorry, just looking at poop. We always look at the poop to see if there's anything in it. Actually, while I was walking around earlier, I noticed that Sal, one of the tortoises that we rescued recently, about a month and a half ago, pooped out more fabric. And that's just, hi Teddy, it's a good boy. Hey, you just want to say hi? Is he warm? That's a good boy. We always look at poop to see what's in it, see if we can notice anything. So how it works is I dig the trench with the excavator. Then I use the excavator to get sand into the trench, level it. Then I put the pipe in the trench, then put sand over that, and repeat however many times necessary for however many pipes. Bomber, I gotta go to work, okay? And as a matter of fact, actually right now, we have someone that's bringing us emergency rescue tortoise, I guess, basically. A tortoise that was not in a good environment and needed something better. I'm actually there. I'll show you real quick. You can see we walk around regularly. And this was not here yesterday.
Several times with lots of different.
This is something that he had eaten, and it's just barely finally made its way out of his system. Oh, Karma, good morning. Are you just getting up at the crack of noon? For those of you that remember Karma, he's the tortoise that had the surgery for the abscesses, and he has more surgeries coming. Good morning. This is a perfect example of how it works. We keep the house covered. They're allowed to come out when they want, because we come out here as the sun comes up first thing and start checking on houses. And as we notice that they've come out of the house, then we can open it up for them so they can make their way back in. Good morning, Karma. Are you nice and warm? Yes? I'm gonna open your house, Kay. All right, there we go. Well, in just a few minutes, somebody's gonna be here with a new tortoise, and I gotta go to work. Here is Nugget. A couple had just brought her. She was in not the best of situations, and not just by malice, but just another situation of not understanding all of the things that are needed for a tortoise and bad information. Hey, I have the camera set up like this so that you can see her beak. It's not just overgrown, but it's also broken. It is split. It looks like down to the bone. This is going to take pretty special care as far as getting it trimmed correctly and not inflicting any more damage. This tortoise is 7 years old. They've had this tortoise since it was a hatchling in 2018. So, knowing that, we now know that this tortoise is malnourished. This tortoise got nowhere near enough nutrients to provide it what it needed to grow. Knowing that means that when we trim the beak, we have to be very careful that the condition of the beak could be fragile as well as prone to breaking more than where we are cutting. So as we discussed with the couple, the instant instinct and reaction is, I'll just cut it off. But as we've done with Mater, we have to be careful on how much we cut off and when we cut it off. The worst thing that we could do is just rush and cause more damage. The couple was saying, oh, well, you know, it's really important to get it cut so that she can eat right. We can hand feed her. Eating does not be determined or dictated by that. We can get food in her. Her being okay is what not the goal is, but that's what will happen. A Nugget. She's just about to get a soak as well as some food. Now, for those of you that remember Mater, his beak was a lot more overgrown than this, and he was still able to eat, so she can eat. She did poop while the couple was here, and for those of you that have been around for a while, I instantly grabbed it and picked it up and started to manipulate in my hand and break it apart and see what was in it. Might have grossed him out a little bit, but it was walnut shells. Some of you in the reptile world might be familiar with that, to use for lizards, as well as some type of a fiber, some type of a hairy substance. It was not food. So what she has been eating is walnut shells and fibers, like carpet. All right, Nugget, that's it. We'll let you go inside. I just wanted to share her with you guys and show you that this is not just talk. This is an everyday, not just the animals that we have here, but recently we did about an hour, maybe more, of Zoom with a gentleman from Japan that was having some real issues with his sulcata. Her name is Natsuko, and she's had green urine, as well as she was having what appeared to be some type of a seizure while we were on the Zoom call. So it's not just talk. Every day, whether it's accepting a new one, taking care of the ones that we got, or helping someone with theirs in their own lives, have their tortoise have a better life, every day, that's what we do. This is a true sanctuary. one of the big reasons why we've been able to accomplish what we've been able to accomplish in such a short time is that we do it. For instance, we need 96 feet of 2-inch pipe with multiple outlets, so we can hook 1-inch instead of standard 3/4-inch garden hose, 1-inch hoses to water the enclosures. This spring, our plan is to have available water everywhere that there are enclosures, as well as enough water available at those places to water the enclosures. This year, we struggled with getting the amount of water out of the ground that we needed to get out of the ground. So we need, in this instance, 96 feet of pipe. Just on the other side over there, we put in another 64 feet, 72 feet, something like that. So that's why we've been able to do what we've been able to do. When we first started, there was a lot of people skeptical about, oh, you're going to build 40,000 square feet of enclosures by yourself? No way. Ta-da! So some people thought that it was a bit cocky or arrogant, but it's just reality. We have done this. It's why I say talk is cheap. We really try to show by action that what we mean is what we do. And in this case, I said, I want water all over the sanctuary in order to be able to put lots of water down in multiple locations at once. Here we are.